Unpopular opinion, I know. Good morning friends, welcome to a new video and welcome to my April monthly reset. If you're new here, hi, my name is Andy. I'm a South African flight attendant, and on my channel you will find flight attendant vlogs, travel vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, fitness vlogs, and also these monthly resets. So I thought I would start my vlog a little bit casually today because I haven't vlogged at all lately and I just haven't been feeling in the mood to vlog lately. Please don't mind my doek that is on my head. I'm just laying my edges because I thought today, since I have the place to myself, my crew are flying without me today, so I thought why not take advantage and batch film a bunch of stuff. Anyway, this isn't a vlog. I am not supposed to be going on and on, but I am making myself breakfast. I'm just gonna make myself some eggs. I've got some leftover Moroccan rice from last night, and then I have to get stuck into an assignment that is due. Anyway, while I'm frying up my eggs, let's chat about my March reflections. I did talk recently about a passenger that reminded me to notice and be happy with the small moments. And so that's basically the thing that I am most grateful for in the month of March, is just all those small moments that I experienced that made me smile, that made me happy in this last month. And also I want to try to be more conscious of that moving forward, is just to really take in those small moments. My main accomplishment for the month of March, like my main highlight basically, is my layover in Entebbe. If you didn't see that vlog, I will put it in the cards and I'll put it in the description of this video. But I had my first international layover. We spent 3 days in Uganda a couple weeks back, and it honestly was just so nice. It was really cool to experience an international layover. I used to do them before. I used to fly to Zimbabwe a bunch, but I don't have all of those vlogs on my channel anymore. I think I've privated them. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun going and doing that with my crew. My main challenge of the month of March was letting small things stress me out. As much as I took in small moments and tried to be grateful for small good moments, I also noticed the small things that I let stress me out. And I've been a little bit more stressed out lately because of everything with the wedding and lobola and stuff. I'll talk a bit more about that later in the video, like how are we gonna logistically pull this off while I'm in Sudan and everyone else is in South Africa. Everyone is more than happy to help. Like my best friend Megan is taking on a chunk of the work, and so is my sister, and I love them so much for that because they're taking a lot of the work off my shoulders. But at the same time, that also stresses me out because I'm having to ask somebody to step in and do something that I should be doing. Like, I'm the bride, this is my day, I want to be doing all this stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult trying to figure out how to let go of all of that, I guess. My YouTube subscriber count is sitting at 3,350, which means in the last month I grew by 49 subscribers. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Slow and steady. But I would love to get to the point where my videos are getting like 1,000 views a video. I think that's like a fair goal. Oh, my sister's calling me. Hello. Hi, Sissy. Say hi to the vlog. Oh, hi. There's my niece.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, she's even waving at you guys. I was literally just vlogging saying I'm so stressed out planning this wedding and I feel so bad because my sister and Megan have to do so much of it.
Me and Megan, we don't have a problem. I can.
Yeah, bo. This video is so chaotic, I'm sorry, but I was on the phone with my sister for half an hour. We're just obviously trying to figure out things. I read Regretting You by Colleen Hoover this month. I finished it a few days ago and it was actually so good. It was really, really good. I still don't think it was as good as Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Right now, that is my favorite book of hers. It is so gut-wrenching and just beautiful and sad and all of the things. I think I would have given that like an 8 out of 10, but I think I would give Regretting You about a 7 out of 10. Kind of on the same page as It Ends With Us. That's kind of where my rating of that book is. And I'm still about 58% through The Vibrant Years by Sonali Dev. I have days where I'm like, okay, I can read this one book for 4 days straight, and then I have other days where I'm like, okay, I need a break, let me just switch it up. So I go in between different types of books, and I'm trying to figure out what my favorite type of book genre is right now. So it's just a back and forth thing. And then lastly, I wanted to mention the movies that I watched in the month of March that stood out to me, that I enjoyed the most. The first one was Shotgun Wedding. It's that movie with J-Lo and what's his name again? The guy that used to be married to Fergie, Josh Duhamel, right? I thought that was pretty good. I mean, some of the scenes were a bit much, but which comedy movie nowadays isn't like that? But I enjoy J-Lo's acting. Like, I enjoy her acting so much more than her music. Unpopular opinion, I know, but here we are. And then the new Creed movie came out a couple of days before I left South Africa. So in preparation of that, Keegan had me watch the first 2 movies. And then on the Sunday morning before I flew out to Sudan, we went and we watched Creed 3. So all 3 of those movies I really, really enjoy, and I recommend you all go and watch. Okay, let me quickly finish getting ready. I just need to put on a little bit more of a face, and then I'll chat to you guys about how my March goals went and how my April goals are looking. Looking back at the month of March, I wanted to read through 10 pages of my cabin crew member manual each week, and I did that during the weeks that I have been back in Sudan. What I try to do each week while I'm here on contract is, especially during my flights, I try to just keep myself busy by reading my manual, and I did that. And I also wanted to submit all of my first semester assignments before their due dates. I haven't really done that because I feel like the last assignment that I did submit, I submitted on the day it was due, and I don't like that. I wanted to practice Procreate for more than 30 minutes each week, and this is also something I wanted to do during the weeks that I've been back here. I actually haven't done that yet. I wanted to post twice a week on YouTube. I've been doing that. And I wanted to post 1 short form video each week. I did that last week. I posted a TikTok. Yeah, so that goal I did not meet because I haven't been doing that every single week. For health and wellness, a friend catch up each week. I think, yeah, I have done that. Consistent movement, I've been doing. Limit eating out to twice a week. While in Joburg, I failed dismally at that, but since being back here, I haven't eaten out at all. I've gone to Ozone once, and I've been back here for 13 days at this point, so doing pretty well. And drink a liter of water a day. I'm getting better and better and better at this, slowly but surely. So I'm seeing improvement, and that's all that matters. I'm not exactly drinking a liter of water each day, but I'm definitely drinking more than what I was before, especially because my skin needs it so much lately, so I've been making it much more of a priority. Personally, I wanted to respond to all comments and texts within 5 hours of seeing them. I think I've been doing like 80% better at this. There's some days where I literally just don't have the time to look at my phone and look at comments and things because I'm so busy with an assignment or just being out and about or flying or something like that. So I've been doing better, but not quite 100%. No overpacking for Sudan. Overpacking is a subjective claim. I did as well as I could. My bags were right on the limit for the maximum weight, and I am proud of myself for that. Read for more than an hour each week. I've been doing that, and then phone off for an hour before bed. That's been good. And then for my financial stuff, saving 1,000 Rand for UNISA 2024 school fees. I've been doing that. 3,000 Rand in my tax-free savings account. Yes, I've done that. And then 1,000 Rand for big life events. I'm changing that up a little bit, and I'll get into it when we talk about my April reset goals. So for the month of April, my goals are still the same for my career. It's definitely to continue to submit all of my first semester assignments at least a couple of days before the due date. I took off the cabin crew member manual as a goal just because that's something that I've realized I just do naturally. It doesn't need to be a goal. So yeah, that's why I've taken it off. For business, I want to continue posting twice a week on YouTube, and then I definitely want to work more on posting once a week a short form video. So hopefully that'll be 4 short form videos by the end of the month that I have posted on my platforms. These are things that I've known for a long time are going to help me in terms of increasing my subscribers, because if you know, my goal for this year is to reach 5,000 YouTube subscribers. So I know I need to be more present. I need to be more, not necessarily be more consistent, because I feel like my consistency isn't an issue. It's more that I need to produce more and be, how can I say, I need to be more in people's face more shamelessly online if I want my subscriber count to increase, because I've always just been the type of person that just thinks, oh, I can't be posting every single day, and like people are gonna get sick of me, like they're gonna think that I'm just this obnoxious person that's constantly taking pictures of themselves and all these things. And unfortunately it's just part of the online growth algorithm, I guess. I kind of just have to be more in your guys' face and it's like so weird for me to say, and it's going to be so awkward for me to do, but I know that it's something that I have to do if I want to see the growth. So for my health and wellness, I decided to take off all of those little individual goals and actually just commit to Project 50. I am literally only on the 2nd day of Project 50 right now as we speak, but it's something that I want to do for the month of April. It's obviously going to go into the month of May as well. It's going to go on for the next 50 days. But I'll just put a screenshot of what my rules for Project 50 are, because I did try to first look into 75 hard and there's just no way that I was going to stick with that. Absolutely not. For my Project 50 rules, I want to wake up before 8 a.m. every day, and I want to complete my morning routine every morning without distraction. Luckily, my morning routine isn't even that long. I also want to make sure I do exercise every day, whether it's a 10-minute arm workout, a 30-minute full body workout, or a 45-minute leg day workout. It doesn't matter as long as I move. I also have to spend an hour learning a new skill. This I am kind of switching between my studies and between my Procreate. So I'm studying communication sciences through UNISA. I am trying to earn my degree. To me, that is a skill I'm learning, so if I can put at least an hour each day into that, whether it is studying or it is putting together an assignment or working on an assignment or anything like that, then that's what that hour is going to go towards. If I don't necessarily have an assignment or studying to do, then I'm going to practice a little bit of Procreate. And then I need to read 10 pages each day, follow a healthy diet, which can be literally any diet. I've just been continuing to eat how I usually would eat, except I am a lot more conscious of like, how many treats am I letting myself have? How much candy am I letting myself have? Obviously limiting the weekly ozone visits. And then lastly, I have to track my progress in a journal. I'm hoping that this will help me overall with reaching my health and wellness goals. But I've also added to those goals to drink a liter of water a day, because that is outside of my Project 50 rule, but I do want it to be something that I keep as a priority. In terms of my personal goals, I have to plan my Umembeso Lobola Day in detail, and I want to quickly sit down and explain this to you guys. I know this video was so long, but I feel like I keep mentioning the whole Lobola thing with other vlogs, but I don't necessarily sit down and explain it to you guys. So just so you know, we are going to have a Lobola day. Keegan is going to be paying like a bride price for me, which in Zulu culture, it is something that my parents hold really dear to their hearts. It is really important to my family that that custom is seen through. And for us, if you do any sort of research on Lobola, I know there's a lot of negative connotations for it. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people think that it is just a man paying to marry a girl and all these things. At least for me, that's not what it means. At least for my family and my parents, I know that it's not what that means. It is just a thing of showing respect and thanking my parents for raising me as well as they have, and just to kind of do like a more formal introduction of the families coming together. So we're going to kind of be putting 3 different days into one, because with this process there's usually many different days and many different events leading up to the Zulu wedding. And so firstly you have Isicelo, which is when the guy's family goes to my family and just kind of let their intentions know that Keegan is intending on marrying me, and then a date is set to have the lobola negotiations. And then after that it's other events. So we're basically going to put 3 different events into one day, where we're having Isicelo, and then we're also having the lobola negotiations on the same day, as well as umembeso, which involves Keegan's family giving gifts to my family. There's still going to be another event where my family gives Keegan's family gifts, and then we're also going to have like the actual celebration Zulu wedding, and that's also going to happen on a different day. I didn't want to spread them out too much, just because I literally am in Sudan majority of the year. Keegan lives in Johannesburg, his family lives either in Johannesburg or Durban, my family is all over the place. So there's only so many times I feel like we can get people together to celebrate us, and it's just asking for way too much to spread it out onto all those 5 or 6 days that it would actually take. So I have literally dialed it down to 2 days. So we're gonna have the one day of Isicelo, ilobola and umembeso, and then we're gonna have another day of umabo and the actual wedding. That's basically what the plans are moving forward, and that's what my goal for this month has been. I've already pretty much gotten it dialed down to how I want the day to look. I mean, I definitely don't know the details and the ins and outs on how these things are supposed to look, because I am the first girl in my family to go through everything exactly like this. So it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for at least my siblings and the youngsters in my family to see how this is done. Obviously my parents know exactly how this is done, so it's also having to take a lot of guidance from them and my aunties and uncles and, you know, all the elders in the family. But we are learning, we are figuring it out, guys. There's so many things that have to happen just on the lobola day. I am beyond myself. I also on that day actually have to buy gifts for Keegan's negotiators, his representatives, his mother, his sister, his brother, his father. I have to buy them goats. There's just so much going on, and this is where a lot of my stress that I keep mentioning is coming from, is just like figuring all of that out. How am I gonna do this? I just wanted to explain that to you guys. And then lastly, for my financial goals, the only thing that I'm doing differently this month is, instead of having the tax-free savings account that I keep putting 3,000 Rand a month into, and also having an extra wedding big events thing, because now the wedding is my big event, I'm just fusing the two together. So I'm just going to continue to put 3,000 Rand into my tax-free savings account, but now the TFSA is my wedding fund as well. Alright, that is it for this monthly reset video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know how your goals are progressing for this month and this year actually, and hopefully we can all just like help each other out, give each other some tips if you're struggling with something, and just give you a little bit of encouragement. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Please continue spreading good vibes and being kind, and I'll see you all in the next vlog. Bye bye.
You give me a sign, give me a sign, oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign.